Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you, today, and I hope you guys are having a great weekend and all that. And I'm returning to you today for another album review, and this is for an acoustic album review that I'm going to be reviewing for the new Demon Hunter Songs of Death and Resurrection that I just got done listening to, which this album was pretty lengthy for an acoustic album, but I'll get to my thoughts on it in a moment. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. I gotta say, this album was excellent, actually. It's probably another one of my favorite albums that came out this year. Uh, It is an acoustic album, so I guess you could technically call it a compilation album. Uh, it's the next studio album we'll get from Demon Hunter won't be till next year, but they wanted to release this acoustic album to see how it would perform. I think there's a lot to like about this album. You got My Throat is an Open Grave, Resurrected, which was very strong of a track. It really did excellent. I just love Ryan's vocal performance in the song. Uh, his vocal potential is really good. It sounds really nice. And then you get to Dead Flowers after My Throat is an Open Grave, which Dead Flowers was pretty lengthy, but there's another song on here on this album that's a little more lengthier than Dead Flowers, which I'll discuss about that in a moment. Um, Dead Flowers was a really good song. I really liked it. Uh, I think I reviewed it like when I did two of those track reviews like about a month ago, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below when I did those reviews because it's been a bit. But I really did enjoy this acoustic album. It's pretty excellent of an album. There was some drumming in this album. Sorry if I'm slurring my words for a moment. The drumming in this album is really spot on good, so it is enjoyable. And just the harmonizing from the backup vocals in certain songs, like The Tide Began to Rise was a very strong song. Uh, I almost thought the beginning of it was kind of going off key or whatever with the melody, but no, it didn't. And Carry Me Down kind of had that same tone, but the start of the songs weren't fantastic, but they were still really good. Uh, all these tracks are getting 5 out of 5s because I really enjoyed all these songs. Blood in the Tears was another good song that I enjoyed. Loneliness, the resurrected version of it. It was the longest song on this acoustic album, but it was enjoyable. I Will Fail You and I Am a Stone were pretty strong songs. I think Deteriorate almost made me cry when I was listening to that song today. I was like, holy shit, I'm feeling a lot of emotions with this song. And Praise the Void kind of has that same feeling too, where you feel like you're going to get emotional with that song, and Deteriorate as well. So there's the lyric choices or lyrical content in this album, I meant to say, is so good that it's very wordy of some songs, but I wouldn't say wordy. The lyrics are great in this album. Like, they're well written, and it seems like they really made a masterpiece out of this album. I really enjoyed it. Um, the Heart of a Graveyard was a good one. It was a very strong song. Carry Me Down was another one that I enjoyed, and My Heartstrings Come Undone is the final track to close the album. But it's a great way to close an album. Uh, the album's runtime is pretty long, so you're in for like almost an hour and 3 minutes of an album, which is very lengthy, but it's enjoyable. I I wouldn't uh well, I wouldn't say that it's a bad album is what I'm trying to say. Sorry if I'm losing track of what I'm saying. I've just had a kind of weird week. Not a bad week, but I've just been under so much stress and been tired because I've had to do quite a bit of reviews, and I just don't want to screw this review up. So please forgive me if I may seem like I sounded a little off today. But overall, I think Demon Hunter's Songs of Death and Resurrection, the acoustic album, it's really good. It's pretty awesome too. Um, it's actually gonna get a really good score, to be honest. I thought there was some tracks that I wasn't sure about liking, but no, all the songs did very well, and they got. I'm giving them 5 out of 5s for each song. So there's 12 tracks on this album, but it's very enjoyable. Definitely go check this out if you haven't heard it, because you will come to really love this album. And I actually did get it on pre-order, like about a week ago, so I'm gonna be receiving it next Friday, unfortunately, because of Amazon shipping estimated time thing or whatever on its arrival time. But for score, I think I'm going to give it an excellent rating of a 10 out of 10. This is a very awesome album, and I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't listened to this new Demon Hunter Songs of Death and Resurrection, because it is worth checking out. And yeah, I hope you did enjoy this review. Sorry if I went a little bit off with some things I was trying to say and hesitated for a bit in this review. I was trying not to. I've just had a little bit of a tiring week, and I'm ready for the weekend, which I finally get to relax now. Somewhat. I'm gonna still be doing a few things today, and mostly tomorrow, but you'll definitely be seeing some new track reviews coming out soon, or at least by tonight I'll do one. But I wanted to return to you for this album review just to see how it would perform. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the new Demon Hunter album, Songs of Death and Resurrection, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review I made for you guys, well, this acoustic album review I made for you guys today, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for the Evanescence track review for Better Without You. Then I'll be doing Justin Bieber's Hold On, Nick Jonas's new track review. So there's quite a bit of new songs I'm going to have to check out and see what I think of them. But for the most part, I really think this is probably one of my favorite albums this year. This is a most anticipated album. I got into them from a YouTuber that told me about them, and I really like their music. It's not disappointing. I gave them a listen, and they're pretty good for what they are going for. I don't want to mention the YouTuber's name that got me into it, but because we don't get along anymore. It's a long story, but yeah. But I hope you did enjoy this acoustic album review I did for Demon Hunter's Songs of Death and Resurrection. It is the last album review I'm doing that came out for this past Friday. And sorry that I couldn't do it sooner. I just got busy with other reviews for the past few days. But definitely stay safe. Take care. I will definitely see you in the live stream, I think tomorrow, if I do it. If I have to delay it, I'll let you guys know at the last moment. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching this review, and I'll see you in the next video.